Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to be giving a couple of new products from Haus Labs a try. We're doing a time test on this foundation, which I am wearing. Also one of her eyeliners, the Optic Intensity Eco Eyeliner in Deep Cocoa Matte, which I also have on. I don't know how this is going to go yet, but I hope it goes good because I quite liked how this looked outside. I think it looks pretty good right now, but we shall see on the time check-ins. Does it deteriorate? Does it break down? Does it, I think it's doing a really good job. If you want to see my live first thoughts as I'm putting this on and you want to see how it wears throughout the day, just keep watching. I just did my skincare. I did not put on a primer. I've never seen a foundation box that was sealed. You can feel safe that nobody's been in your bottle of stuff over at Sephora, but yeah, it's all sealed up. Frosted, heavyweight glass bottle. It's got a pump. It's got H for Haus Labs on it. Classy looking. Okay, we need to do something here. I'm just gonna put that like that so that my hair is not getting in everything. So let's give it a try. I mean, I'm kind of encouraged that this might be a real deal here just based on the packaging. Why would you go to this much effort to make luxurious packaging and stuff on a foundation that was crap? But I mean, it's not like she didn't have a failure before, right? Which is what kept me from wanting to try this. And I also got a liner. So I'm not going to use a primer. I want to see how it stays on its own, and I want to see if it blurs my pores and stuff on its own. I think I'm going to use my Nakia Joy powder since I know how this behaves. Haus Labs has their own. Prime that pump. There we go. How are we matching here? Because I did this online. I mean, it looks like it from what I can tell. And I forgot mid-sentence what I was saying. I was saying that they have a powder as well. And I did go over to Sephora and feel it. It feels like it's very finely milled, but like I've got a drawer full of powders and there wasn't very much in this for the cost, so I just didn't get it. Okay. So I'm like, let's get that on there. Poke. Like it's really dewy, I think. If you like that, I got another pump here. Let's just go ahead and get brave and go all over. I always use 2 pumps of stuff, but this feels a little different than, say, my Lancome foundation. It does feel kind of soupy, runny, serum-y even. The reason it feels so slippery and oily, serum-y kind of feel is there is a lot of oils and silicone in here, both liquid and solid. If you have oily skin, I mean, if you're leaning oil even, this is probably going to be too much for you. But if you're dry, on the other hand, especially going into winter, you might really appreciate all of this. Let's get her on here and see what we think. Initially, anyway, for right here. I do want to say that I resisted. I did not want to get this. I didn't think that I was going to like it, and I'm getting tired of celebrity brands, so I kind of didn't want to buy it, and I bought the bare minimum. I only probably did this because of the liner, because one of you told me to try her liner. The first line was exclusively for Amazon. I never tried it, but I heard that it wasn't any good. I think under these lights, looking in my mirror over here, I think I need to come down. Maybe I need to exchange this for a different shade. I look a little bit orange over there. So maybe one shade down is what I need. The shade is 160 Light Neutral. That should be good for me. So here's my neck, and maybe I come down a little bit. It's going to depend on whether or not this stuff oxidizes, whether or not I'm going to be able to keep this shade or return it for a different shade. I do not like to look orange. Aren't we dewy? We are dewy. Coverage-wise, how are we doing here? This, I mean, I'm good with that. I go out all the time with that showing like that. So, peeking through. So I'm saying it is a medium coverage foundation. Now I can see what you guys are looking at. Ooh, see, I don't like that whole look there. But I don't ever wear a foundation like this. I always powder. But let's see what it says here. It says it's a medium coverage, lightweight, clean foundation. The highlighted ingredients are fermented arnica, which helps to reduce the redness and irritation. Something I can't say, which is a blended medicinal herb that promotes healing and calming. Biferment 7 complex proprietary blend of super antioxidants and protects the skin from stress. It's vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, made with 20 plus skincare ingredients. This proprietary formula delivers ultra comfortable long wear performance without compromising your skin. Its lightweight, serum-like texture seemingly blurs and smooths for a natural luminous finish that wears all day, no slipping or caking. Okay, well, like I said, this is a little dewy for me. I've got foundation on there now, but that's okay because I can powder this. Okay, Lady Gaga, let's see how your foundation is gonna wear all day. I'm just gonna apply this with a brush on the outskirts of my face so that I can see how that's gonna do. Let's do my chin too. Here's what we'll do. We'll go in the T-zone with a brush and we'll do over my pores with a sponge. How about that? Because I personally think that doing a sponge is the best way to apply powder over foundation because it blurs your pores. But let's just see. I'm putting this powder down here, and this powder's fantastic. So if we get any bad looking stuff here, it ain't the powder, because I know. I know everything, okay? And come over my pores and really pack that down. Powder, no powder. Unless I'm blind, I think you can see why I powder with a sponge over foundation. But, I mean, this is typical. And it does feel sticky. I think I might be able to get by with the shade, but I don't know. I could go over there and take a look and see if they have a better shade, because I don't want to say I love this foundation yet, because I could totally, change my mind by the way it's reacting in a couple of hours. Okay, so here's our initial starting point. I've already started the timer because that's when I finished my foundation. So in 4 hours, I'll be back. But I will come back and show you my finished face before I take off, okay? Just so you can see all put together, how it all looks with the blush over it and all that jazz, okay? I forgot about this. Let's open this up. I probably should have got black, because if I wanted to compare it to the Give one, then I should have got black, but I didn't. I got brown. There we go. That's the color. And then on the other end, we have a little brush, which will be good for smoking this out. I'm going to bring it in my waterline here. So there we go. It's in. It's creamy. You know how those ones that aren't really kind of hurt when you're doing this. But you guys know that normally I go like this. Okay, so I hit the top and the bottom at the same time. Can't really see it in my waterline. There we go. If I wanted to smear this down here, I could smoke this out. Here's what I'm noticing in the Timby though is this particular pencil, in this color anyway, is not actually getting in the actual waterline. It's like not wanting to stay there because it's wet. What it's doing is it's coming just on the border of my hairs. I mean my lash line. And I mean, I think that still looks good, but it's not exactly staying in the water line because it's too wet. I got some stuff to do, so I will check back here in the 4 hours. But before I do that, before I take off, let's go outside. Had to put on my Minnetonka boots. It's getting kind of chilly out here now. This is my favorite time of year. I love jacket weather. Anyway, so here we are on my porch. Not in direct sunlight, of course. This glow right here on the end of my nose is not from the foundation. I powdered. It's just, it's Hourglass ambient light powder. So far I don't have any complaints. When I go in the bathroom, normally of the overhead light in there, I don't like how it looks, but I haven't got a complaint with this yet. Anyway, I have plenty of complaints about something else, but not the foundation. Okay, so this is the 8-hour mark. Let me take off my glasses. I wanted to stop it here so that you could see that even though I'm well powdered, I am starting to get a little breakthrough shine. But I think it looks pretty good. Not so much here, but in person. Relax my forehead so you can see if there's any foundation in my wrinkles. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go in there and cook dinner. We'll eat and whatnot, and I will be back in 4 more hours, and we will take this off and get ready for bed, as usual, with the micellar water and cotton rounds, so you can see what's left on my face. My favorite part of these videos is when I come in and I've been wearing makeup for 12 hours. I look like, this looks like it's come off. There's a reason for that. Like, I was watching TV and eating my salad. I mean, yeah, I do eat like a pig, but it's oil and vinegar. With oil and vinegar, I can get it in the corners of my mouth and my dressing. So I'm doing this. Okay, so this is why that's gone. Not gonna lie, this foundation totally surprised me. I was thinking I wasn't gonna like it. You know, what does Lady Gaga know about makeup? Well, actually, she probably knows quite a bit about makeup, but, you know, I mean, it's a celebrity brand, and those are like a dime a dozen these days, aren't they? And, you know, I probably shouldn't say that before I take it off. Who knows? It might not even still be on my face. But I like the way it looks. I have to say that. So I really, really like it. Going around the house during the day, I thought that it looked like a shade match. So I don't think I'm going to need to take it back and exchange it. I do want to say, though, that this pencil, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, it looks like I have eyeliner on, of course. But if you look, it's not in my waterline. And it's not in my tight line anymore. It's just hanging around in my lash line. But it's not a bad eyeliner. It just doesn't stay in my water and tight line, so it's not for me. It could be for you. I mean, I think that it probably glides pretty well on the lid. I'm getting ready to take off my makeup, so let's just see. Yeah, see that glides through the lash line on your lids. I think that if you're that girl, then this is going to be okay for you. Not me, though, unfortunately. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how she did. I think I will be wanting to, oh yeah, look at that. I think I will be wanting to wear this a lot. So, you know, I might even put it in the next Glitzyville basket because I enjoyed how it looked. That's just my forehead. That is unreal. Remember, I had no primer, no setting spray. This was just foundation and powder. I really enjoyed this foundation. So this is a huge winner and a total shock. Total shock. Oh my gosh. I can't get over it. It looked totally, don't you think it looked like my skin? Don't you think it looked totally natural? I don't think it was something that looked cakey or anything. It didn't feel, oh my gosh, I am just flabbergasted. It's like every single bit of it is still on my face. I'm going to turn it over. This is one of the best foundations that I've done this year. It's definitely going to make it in my best of 20. It's definitely going to make it in my best of 2022. I definitely am saying this is a winner. That's it. What did you think? Are you guys going to pick this up? Do you think you'll enjoy this foundation? I think I might go over and see what else they got. I hope you guys know that you're the best part of the Fritzy family, and that if you're not having a blessed day, the way you get one is to go be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Reformulated. Did I read or see or something when I bought this? It said arnica was in it. Are you natural or were you born this way? I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. No, you weren't. Okay, but maybe they want you to look like when you get this on. Yeah, because we can't have our hair. This is my prayer, that my makeup won't be ruined by the freedom of hair. Poking, poker face, poker face. Get it? Poker face. I'll get into the swing in a minute. How's that go? Poker face. Ow! I guess we can always take it back if we hate it, right? Or in America, you can. And we all know that I was born in the USA. I was born in the USA. I live there too. Oh yeah, suck it in. Eat it all up, Mary. Yeah, that's because we're gonna eat it.